Man, it's taking forever to load, doesn't it? Ah, it's taking a long time to load. That's weird. Anyway, now we're done with it. And the thorns grew back. Well, I guess we were so long in that place, we kinda let the things grow back. Not sure as to how that happened, but whatever. Woo! Fly over yonder. I think I saw some stones over here. I thought I did. But it's gonna get across the river anyway. Cuckoo! Come hither! As I burn these guys to a crisp. I didn't mention it before, but chew jelly can change into different colors depending on the element they're touched with. So bear that in mind. We'll come over here to another spot. Hey guys! Oh, I jumped right over a explosive barrel, not even realizing it. That's actually quite a shock. You guys have stuff for me, it looks like. I will gladly take that. Booyah! Booyah! And I'll take your meat. Seared steak? Don't mind if I do. Booyah! Frozen in place, baby. Let's see what this tackles here. Oop. Apparently nothing, but oh, cooked apples? Don't mind if I do. I will gladly take those, please, thank you. Now, where am I? I'm looking the wrong direction. I'm looking for that direction. That's right, that's right. Going all sorts of different places in this particular part of the session. Do 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 do. I guess we could go around the river bend. We need to grab this tower. We'll most likely get stopped by the Zoras eventually at some point in this part because the Zoras will not stop hounding you. Now, to be fair, the Zoras are not a vengeful, evil folk, as the river Zoras are not a thing in this game. Oh, you're there. Hello? You're not the rock, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Over there. I'm over here. Hello? I apologize for calling you so suddenly. I am Lido, a proud member of the distinguished Zora. Are you a real Hylian? I had no chance but to call upon you.
Hmm?
Will you please spare me a moment of your time? Sure.
Oh.
Well, thank you very much. Hmm? Do you see that tower? The one on top of the mountain yonder? I need you to go upstream of Zora River, which runs along the north side of that tower to Indigo Bridge. I can see it in your eyes. You're asking yourself, why me? A reasonable question for a stranger posing to Zora in such a manner.
Oh.
But I must assure you, the venture has been very profitable for you as well. You see, Prince Sidon of the Zora is in desperate search for a strong Hylian. As you see, this is a royal request for the prince himself. It is safe to assume a generous reward is in the cards. That's why I ask you to meet with Prince Sidon at the Indigo Bridge, along with the Zora route just upstream of here. Sure thing, why not? We got nothing else better to do, right? Right? I'm right. First, we need to cross the river. It says I don't want to swim across the river, thanks to my lower stamina. I do not want to die to water damage. Now, there's a challenge for you. You can't get wet once. That means if it's raining, you kind of lose the challenge. Do not get wet challenge. There you go. Oh, boy. Cuckoo, we must strike fear into the enemies and run off. Run away. He purposely ran away, away, bumper. No, I didn't. It was a retreat. It was a tactical retreat. It wasn't like I was scared half my wits, no. What would you come to that conclusion? Not I. Alright, come on, Cuckoo. Cuckoo? Fine. I'll get you down here another way. Now, come, Cuckoo! We need to cross the river bend. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna meet up with the prince, I would imagine so. But first, we need to get up that tower. We need to map out the region if we're going to be able to understand this region in its entirety. Move, boy. Cuckoo, don't you get any scared now. I'm gonna have to cross this river like a champ. I've never taken a horse on here yet, so yeah, this is gonna be a new challenge for me. You're frozen to death. Oh, it's the Octo Rocks again. Come this way, Cuckoo, before you get hit by a rock. Oh boy, this is gonna be awesome this session, isn't it? Because now we need to go up this bridge, up the hill. Cuckoo, I said go on the bridge, not the water next to the bridge. On said bridge. There we go. There we go. Cuckoo, come up this way. You'll be right there. You'll be safe. Once they see and hear what your name is, they'll be fear of you. No worries. Again, I usually go after the Zora spot first. It is technically the game. The game actually tells you should go here first. It is technically... Well, technically no. The fact of the matter is that after you get all your Sheikah Slate abilities and upgrades, you kind of feel like... Ooh, whoa. Well, so much for that. Booyah. Now, am I going to see the particular glitch? No. That glitch did not trigger. Huh. Interesting. It's weird. There are times where actually, if you actually get that moblin into the water, for some reason, he will actually survive the encounter. He'll actually be able to breathe underwater until we actually hit him once. Usually that happens almost every playthrough I do. But apparently, this time, when I'm trying to record myself, nope, that did not happen. A Hunter's Shield. Durability up. Only a 3 portion, though. Not to worry. I'm pretty sure that won't be too bad. No matter what the shield, I can still block lasers with it. You think that would be what the mirror shield should have been, but apparently there's no... I swear there is no mirror shield in this game. You will shock to death. Come on, spear. There we go. Booyah! What's in this chest? Arrows! I wish it was money. But arrows are just as good. There we go. Yellow choo-choo jelly. Now we can use electrical enhancements to it if we so choose. We need to get up here, though. Yeah. And get some first into rush rooms. Awesome abyss abilities, yes. Might not be able to get to the Von Rudania place here, but I know we were trying to go into the Pharaon region, but don't have the abilities to do so, and we're going to need an ability to get up waterfalls if we're going to conquer the Pharaon region at least once. So with that said, we're going to conquer this region. A nice easy way to climb ourselves up the hill. Could not... Ooh, it's raining here. Well, since it's raining here, good luck not getting up on any walls. Lanero Tower, huh? Well, time for a quick cut. There we go. What a treacherous climb that was. Tedious. So very tedious. Let's get up this way here. Do 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 do. Yes. Let's slap that baby on and let's see what this region looks like. Sheikah Tower activated. Booyah! Do, 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 do. Nice. At least we now get up into this region now. We can actually see what we're doing. Walk around blindly. Ha! What do we get here? And we get the Zora region. All taken care of. And we have a long way to travel. Now, there are two type of cutscenes here. We could see Prince Sidon. Or we can skip him and get up to Zora's domain and actually meet him up there.
Ah.
Excuse me, yes you are. I am Guab of the Zora.
Oh.
It is apparent you are a traveler, but may I ask you all what brought you here? I could ask you the same. How very astute of you. An excellent query indeed. I, by the order of Prince Sidon of Zora's domain, am searching for a Hylian, or I was, but I then fell asleep. I woke to loud noise and awful quaking, and now here I am. I'd like to get down on my way, but I'm simply too high up. I need to figure something out. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I cannot seem to catch his attention.
Oh.
But you're a Hylian, yes? Well, I hope so.
Ah.
Well then, my luck is improving. Oh, there's a... I found one! I found a Hylian!
Oh.
Prince Sidon doesn't seem to notice my struggle. I should perhaps swallow my fear and jump into the river below. Then I could return to him. He must be worried sick. If you jump into the water right now at this height, you're going to die. Water is not soft. Water is not soft. Yeah, good thing you met up with your giants.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure you can climb down. Doesn't cost too much stamina if you do that. But there's a shrine off in the distance. And I'm supposing we could try to... Oh, there's a lot of rain clouds over there. It's a big rain cloud. Alright, let's come down this way. Yahoo! That's kind of scary, don't you think? Yeah! Sokoff Shrine is here. Oh, there's a Zora over there. But I guess we won't be heading that way just yet. We're going to head off this way into this shrine, which I believe is another test of strength. Let's go after it, buddy. Huzzah! Where's the fire? That's exactly what I was supposed to be. Getting those cursed weeds being killed. Where's the fire? Yes, this is another test of strength. I think this is a moderate, I think. Oh, it's a minor. Minor test of strength. Okay. Fine by me. Fine by me. I'll take care of you guys. Come on! You have a guardian weapon I would probably won't use, but still. Booyah! Probably won't want to waste this up, because electrical is probably pretty good in this next area we're going into, probably. We'll go with this one. You're gonna just spin into me, huh? How about I do this? Spin right to win. Actually, I'll put this on just in case I need to freeze it in place. Bye, ya, 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 ya. Booyah! And that's how it's done. You do this to freeze. You freeze enemy until you win. Guardian shield, huh? I'll drop that. We don't need a hunter shield. We got a guardian shield that we could use. Much, much better. We'll keep the soldier shield on in case we need to use something else for the matter. We're definitely going to need it, don't we? A knight's bow? I will gladly take a knight's bow. It's a 26 power bow. Something tells me we're going to be needing bows pretty soon to tackle the next region of the area. That's just a hunch. Or it could be a hunch for the desert, not the Zora region. Anyway, hunch is still a hunch. Probably most likely we're not going to be able to get to the actual quest of of Von Ruta this session. Most likely next session we'll be getting that Divine Beast. I guess after, a few sessions, we might as well get into the Divine Beast quest to get some of the powers to keep us alive. Now, if you go down there, Prince Sidon will basically show up. We don't want that. We want to conquer that place without hitting Sidon's intervention. Nope. Sidon, everyone usually does the meet up with Sidon first, but then the quest gets delayed because you have to stop and watch him talk. I for sure would want to, give him praise for everyone, but everyone goes up the main pathway. This time, we're going a slightly different path. We're going to be following the spot of the road on a different course. Now, normally, if you meet up with Prince Sidon first, Prince Sidon will stop you periodically throughout the region to make sure you're on the right way of getting to Zora's domain. If you skip that initial cutscene, he will not stop you going to Zora's domain until you get up into the place itself. And I feel like this is more interesting for you to try to find your own means of getting up there. Well, the game does give you a road, sure, all this road right here. But see, look at this. Look how much you have to traverse. All around here is a bunch of enemies that you can be hitting with electrical attacks. And also the fact that it's raining here, you will not be able to climb out of here. So by all means, take this route and you cut back on at least about maybe 75% of the problems you may face in this place. Also, it's lightning bolts. Granted, you're going to probably need to put on a wooden bow, wooden sword, or something of that sort. I'm going to have to remove that. Yeah, I don't have any weapons that are wood. So, yep, we're going to have to do... And the sword, my shield is not dependable. Yep, lightning bolts. Yeah, who's ready to basically go swordless? The swordless one will happen yet. Well, boy, this is going to be fun. Because the lightning bolts... Because again, lightning is going to be your biggest enemy in this region. And this would be the same for the Pharaoh region if we actually fully tackled that. But given its context, we really can't use anything metallic with us. Well, sort of. Well, now we're out of the electrical region apparently, so we can actually put our weapon back on, which would be really nice to have. Put our sword on here. The cause of the reason for the water to come down in this rain region for so much is that Von Ruta, a divine beast, is shooting out water consistently. It can create water. I'm not sure how it can, but given it is in context form. Oh, goodness. Well, we're going to have to do this a hard way, won't we? Hit this rock away with our stasis rune. And get it out of its way. Whew. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, it broke. My Zora sword broke. I'm going to need to put this back on. Actually, use the sword longbow here. Hey, get away from... Yeah! What's this? A Korok leaf. We'll have to get back to that later. I don't need to waste an item there. We'll need one of those later. Don't misunderstand. We're going to need one of those later. I don't need that either. Just need to go so I can have it registered in the abilities area. What do we got here? Traveling our way up onto the... We have these stories. History of the Zora, Part 1. The Eternal Zora's Domain as told by King Dorephan. The rains have blessed Lunaro since ancient times with abundance of pure, clean water. Seeing a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered here. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore. And so a unique form of stone masonry was developed to create our new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark to the esteemed artists who made it, an eternal symbol of Zora pride. Hey, get away from me. You're getting in my way. Wow, I got shocked. That's not good either. Curse that person using electrical arrows. You killed your own enemies, by the way, buddy. Oh boy. I'm gonna need to... Come on, you. Yeah, there you go. You killed your own people, but I guess you don't care about your own kind, Zophos. You're just, you might as well get you might get resummoned by the Blood Moon again anyway. As I said, this area is kind of what you should be going to first, as the game sort of puts you near this place. But also the fact that you better be best prepared for any electrical damage, because again, this place is filled to the brim with Zavathos that will have electrical weapons, electrical bows, electrical arrows at their disposal. So bear that in mind. This'll bow. I'll take that, thank you. Grab your arrows. That's fine and dandy that way too. See, around this point here, also Prince Sidon would have stopped you if you actually met up with him earlier. And at that point, you would have to face against a moblin. Here now, you don't have to. Which is cool. Luto's Crossing, though, is actually a reference to Majora's Mask. Mostly everything in this place, everything in Breath of the Wild, has a reference to a Zelda game in some fashion. You know, I'm saying, well, why did you do that? It was like, well, it's because, well, Nintendo was relishing the fact this was the 30th anniversary at the time of the Zelda franchise. And they wanted to do something more. Again, they did this, and it's weird that they're doing it to this too here, because they also did this in Skyward Sword, where they basically pummeled as many references to the Zelda series as possible in that game as well. But they didn't do that well with it. I think they went overbound with the idea of putting references of the past Zelda games, and I think they did it here better than in Skyward Sword, to be fair. And that's my honest opinion on that matter. Oh, and there's another Lizafos somewhere in the distance. I heard it. I heard it. Alright, come on. We gotta make it up this road. Again, we basically took out, 75% of the road travel by basically, going across the main road. Like going across the mountains. You're not messing with me. Fly off in the distance. Come on out. Oh, now you're gonna get away. Ugh. Wizrobes, I do not like these Wizrobes at all. They're electrical ones, and they can cause so much grief. Yeah, die. Yeah, you deserve it. This might be a little bit longer session on this portion of the video. Somewhat. History of the Zora, Dundum 1. King Dorfan stands his ground. 100 years ago, after King Dorfan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upon the Zodania into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldier's spears barely left a scratch in its metal hull. It was then our King Dorfan, without a thought of his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. Supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hauled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces. It was never in trouble to another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, the trust and respect of him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned on the day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Yeah, King Dorfan, yeah, he's nothing to mess with. You don't mess with him. You get him on his bad side, woof, you're going to be chucking him away. Ugh, come on out. We're climbing our way up this way. Ooh, that's something new. I see something off the distance. But we'll wait on that one. Let's go down into the ravine. Let's go. Huzzah.